Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the Geek. I am Penge. Welcome back to the Universim. So it's evening time. Look, the light is just dipping down here over our Nugget civilization. And we have a clear goal today. I suspect this might be the last in the current series of the Universim, because our current goal is to upgrade one of each of the fancy buildings that we've got into the medieval kind of equivalents, which is jolly exciting. So we are going to try and upgrade the eatery, a well, a reservoir, a hospital, a cemetery, and a farm. We've settled those to be upgraded. We've asked them to be upgraded. They've got some of the resources in. That's absolutely fine. In fact, do you know what? As to be entirely expected, the only thing they're waiting for is the boards, is the refined wood to actually turn them into their medieval, fancy, exciting versions. Because at the minute they're still a bit sort of Stone Agey. They're still a little bit Stone Agey. So yeah, we need to get better versions of those. And then I think we can count that as a win. A little bit of lag there. We can count that as a win because we will have achieved everything in the game that we could possibly do. The only thing is, I suspect it's going to be a race against time. Because if you look up here, our Nugget numbers are falling dramatically. 65 we've got now. 65. I think at the start of the last video, we had something like 100 and something. And now we've got 65, which is terrible. That's not good. So it's going to be a race against time of, can we get these upgraded before everybody dies? Because I rather suspect the whole population is just going to collapse in on itself and we're not going to have anybody left, which is a shame, but never mind. We can give this a jolly good go. We can try and get this done. Just before we begin, I've thrown a few people into the mix, and these are the final names that we're going to chuck in. So, person number one that has been added to the list of surnames, so a clan, if you like, a little mini clan, is... Okay, here we go. I don't know how you say this. Apologies. I'm going to say this wrong. Nogitsunes? Nogitsunes? I don't know how you pronounce that, but I don't... let's find you. And then I can just show you who I mean. They're those. Ends, and... you might... Actually, you've died. I think you've died already. I've added you mere seconds ago, and you've died already. Oh, dearie me. Everybody's dying. We're down to 64 people. Now, when I get 40 points, we can make another couple of couples to at least maybe try and push our population up. Okay, let's replace somebody else with that person. Let's put you into here. Let's have a Nogitsunes come back, because that seems a bit harsh. I added you in the time I've added you in, you've now died. Also, these watchtowers. I don't think we need these. Let's put you in there. That's it. Nogitsunes. There you go. You're in again now. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to unassign you from this. Go and do some other stuff. Let's just knock this down. I don't think we need the watchtowers anymore. Yeah, demolish the watchtower. We just don't need it there. I don't think they do particularly anything. I might go and clear out the watchtowers. So we added that in. We added in a Normio. Now, has Normio survived? Has Normio survived? MN. No. The people I've added in have just died. They've just died. Oh, dear. Let's go to there. A cook. So we'll have Normio the cook. There we go. We're going to fly through the courier building. Oh, no, we fly beautifully over it. That's nice. So there you go. So you can be a Normio. I did add you in. I do promise. You were added in. And you've already gone. They've already died out. The lines are dying. So yeah, 64 people and plummeting. And I did check that we had Ericssons. But yeah, I added an Ericsson. The Ericsson line has also died. They have also died. Let's take you. Let's take a fisherman Latana. Let's go and do this, sort this out. And we'll take you out. We'll put an Ericsson in replacement of a Latana. So, oh, there you go. You just there. So you can be an Ericsson. Because I think, apologies if that's spelled wrong. I don't know if I was a C in it or not. But whatever. You know that's you. It's absolutely fine. So, yeah, there we go. We've had to sort of throw the names back in. Oh, when people are already dying, it's all going horribly wrong. Okay. They're not doing anything down here. Now, another thing that I have done, and people might have noticed this as I've been sort of zooming about the place, I have added in some warehouses. I've added in quite a lot of warehouses because some people have suggested that maybe the problem I am having with boards is a lack of storage space because they can't bring the wood into the storage areas, so then people aren't going to go and get them, and the trees are quite far away, so they're not bothering to go and get trees and feed them into the things that make the planks. So what I've done is I've put loads of storage out because if you look, we've got 705 food, 166 sort of, refined stone, and 48 regular stone. So 706 food is going to fill up quite a lot of these. It's going to fill up quite a lot of warehouses. So what I've done is built a lot of warehouses. Now the unfortunate thing is They require a lot of refined wood to build. So we're in a little bit of a catch-22 situation there, but never mind. So what have we got now? We've got ourselves 40 God points. Let's go through and see if anybody wants to actually talk to anybody else. Right, okay. There's somebody in here. Somebody here who wants to actually go and talk to somebody else. Who is that? Who is that just there? Who are you? You're unattached. You're a Roberts. Okay, so we'll attach you. Hang on, how old are you? You're 42. That's probably not going to help much, is it? Because you've not got much life left in you, I'm afraid. There's someone here. Ah, okay, yes, right. Now, yes, is this a school? That's good, because that means you're young, which means you'll live for longer. So that's a good thing. So you and who's that in there? Normio. 60, right, absolutely. You and you. So a Normio and a Latana. That's absolutely fine. We'll get that done. And then we've got ourselves one more go. So there's somebody there. How old are you? 23. We could have that. How old are you over there? Check you. You're 42. You're practically dead. You're nearly dead. Who is in there? You're 23. Okay, so let's match you with, if we spin it round, you with the old one. It was, where was the other person we had? Where was the person we had? I swear there was another person. Oh, do you know what? We'll just match them up. And you've already got a line thing going on. Okay. Are there any single men? Oh no, where was it? It was you. I think you were. Oh, hang on. Who was young? You, yeah. So you, absolutely right. Match those two up. Hopefully, I really hope that means that they go and have at least some children. There's one child. One lonely child on this whole planet. That's not very good. And now what I think we need to do is we need to start destroying things we don't need. Like this here. This fishing pier. Don't need this. Absolutely obliterate the fishing pier. In fact, there are no fish in this water anymore. We've drained this dry of its fish population. So, yeah, knock that down. Yes. Destroy the fishing pier. This fishing pier equally is useless. So we'll take you out. Yes, you can go back into the workforce. That's quite nice. So, yeah, destroy that. Have we got rid of all the water as well? There's no water. We've obliterated this thing as much as we can. So let's just destroy those because that's fine. There we go. So they're all gone. I also think we probably don't need as many farms. We've got so much food. We've got so much food. I'll keep one fishery, but just here, oh, there's not even any nuggets on this farm. There's no nuggets on this farm. So let's obliterate that farm. We don't need that in place. So might as well free up a little bit of room. Any other farms actually doing anything? You're doing nothing. I think we're probably fine. I think you can go back into the workforce and we'll obliterate that farm as well. That means that the engineers don't have to go and repair it when it gets run down and stuff. So that's quite nice. Right, what's it looking like over here? There's not that much water left in that lake. And well, there's plenty of fish. There's absolutely loads of fish in there. Just not much in the way of water. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Right, they're not building the warehouses yet. We could do with at least one of these warehouses being complete, please. Okay, what else is going on? Population is absolutely tumbling. 58 and indeed falling. Oh dear, I suspect. I don't think we're going to see the medieval buildings. Someone's been born. Somebody's been born. Hooray. Right, everyone gather round. It is a magic day. There is a child. Okay, given that we've got so much food, 718 sort of unprepared food, 119 prepared food for our 58 people, I think we can scale back entirely on food production stuff. So we'll leave that one fishery in. This fishery up here, let's just get you out of there. Get you out. Oh, no, hang on. That's moved you up to the top. Get you out of there. Yes. And then let's just switch that off. Let's just turn that off for now. That fishing pier can be deactivated. And the two people there can go and do some stuff. Oh no, somebody else. Chamumu has died. Oh, Chamumu, come back to us, won't you, Chamumu? Oh, dearie me. We're burning through our water a little bit. Power. Absolutely loads of power. That's beautiful. Right, now we need to get and have a look at whether we've got people in here. Because somebody said, I wonder if there's anybody in the wood refineries. Good question. There's people in that one, which is fine. Is there anybody in the lumber thing? There's one person in the lumber mill. Okay, maybe that's not particularly helping our things. Okay, you. Absolutely. Learning. Well, when you've done your learning, you can come and chop some wood. Are there people in there? Yeah, there's two people in there. So what we're going to do is let's get ourselves... Ooh. Oh, no, that's not finished either. Let's get ourselves our magic lifty-uppy power. Let's grab a tree. let's at least get something underway. Let's throw that into there. Hooray, you've got something to do. And when we get another one, when we get our another creator point, only 8 nuggets believe in us now. That is just rubbish. 5, right, there we go. Let's grab a tree, throw it into there. So that should be 10 regular bits of wood, which means we can get 5 boards out of it, which is not very much, is it? So, yeah, it is indeed a race against time. It's a race against survival as to whether our nuggets are all going to live or die beforehand. So let's just check this this thing out here. Yeah, look, we've got so much stuff. Do you know what? We've got so much food. What do those buttons do? What does that do? That says don't store food in here anymore. So you can tailor the warehouses to say don't store food. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing you could do. Right. Is it worth changing things about a bit? Don't store food in there, please. Absolutely no food in there. And no stone either. And no iron and no gas and no herbs. Literally wood. Wood in that one in the middle there. That's all we want. Just a load of wood in there. Okay, there is a storm coming, which is a bit annoying. Okay, right, so let's get ourselves back up to some more creator points. And I'm just going to be using my creator points now to try and create boards. We've got 5 whole boards. Wow, all of 5. Has anything actually got any boards in? 1. None. Okay, right, prioritise that then. If that's got 1 board in, we might as well put the boards into the rest of that one. Fill that up with lovely boards. Has that got boards in it? No. So yeah, we'll work on this warehouse. Try and get that done to see if that makes any difference at all. I suspect it's not going to make a difference. I suspect we're just going to peter out in terms of population, but we shall give this a jolly good go. Okay, the nuggets have survived the storm. I think, judging by a little minimal weather thing at the top, the person who was employed at the weather tower is now dead. So the weather man, that's a little bit presumptuous, isn't it? The weather person is dead. They are gone. So we've got no idea what the upcoming weather is. Do you know what? Whatever. I'm sure it's all absolutely fine. Should we throw someone back in? Is there anyone who is actually just a regular labourer? Yeah, okay, let's put you in. That'll do. You can go into there. You're going for a drink. Lovely. So yeah, the next thing we've got is a swirly tornado-y thing. That's fine. Hopefully that will not come near us. Although, you know, going on current things, I bet it will. So I've been throwing a few bits of wood into here to make sure they can get some boards completed and all that kind of stuff. Now, maybe the storage was the problem. Because look, now there's 8 wood in storage. There is 8 wood in storage, which we've not seen for a long time. We've not seen that much in storage. So, yeah, maybe it was a storage issue. They just had nowhere to put wood because they were all full of food, basically full of food and stone. So there's nowhere else for the wood to go. So they didn't bother going to get it because they couldn't store it. Maybe that was the problem. I mean, that would have been useful to have been worked out earlier, but never mind. So, yeah, 11 wood in the storages now. 5 boards. The only thing is, we're obviously using those boards to make warehouses, which is a little bit annoying, but never mind. So yeah, are they actually getting on with any of this? Have they put anything into here? 2 boards into there. We could be here forever. We could be here for a long time. Okay, yeah, so they're not really flying on with things. So whilst we wait for them to actually do some stuff, let's take a look around and see who is left in our population. 53 people, but 5 kids. So let's see who is still alive and kicking. So big LFC fans. There's quite a few of them. 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness, right. There's quite a few big LFC fans. Little sort of clan of those is fine. Colonel Brains, there's only one of you. There's only one Colonel Brains left. Ericsson, there's 1 possibly. Let's scroll back up. Nope, there's 2 of those. So that's good. There's 4 Latanas. That's not as many as there once were. The Latana line is indeed minimal. Mr. G's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's probably quite a lot of Mr. G's. Oh, there's loads. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 Mr. G's. So there's 12 Mr. G's. That's quite good. Oh, look. Nuggetsunes has actually, spawned. That's quite useful. Thank you very much. Oh, dear. People are dying as we go through. Let's scroll up to the top. 3 Normios. Wow. Okay, the Normio clan have been busy. From Normio to Phoenix, which means the Penge line is dead. There are no more Penges in the game. The Penge line has indeed ceased to exist. Oh, dearie me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, my goodness. There's loads of Phoenixes. Roberts. There's absolutely loads of those. Well, hang on. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Roberts. 11, 12, 13 Roberts. 13 Roberts. So there were various lines have all gone, haven't they? Various lines are all dead. There was Walters. I think the Walters line has gone. They've gone. The Oakmoon line has got so many nuggets have come and gone. The Penge line is dead. Oh dearie me. There's an awful lot of gone people. I apologise everybody, but you know that was kind of the point. That was kind of the point of why we put you in, you know, to see what happens with your lines and stuff and see whether it works. Right, you guys have got nothing to do again somehow. Yeah, I do think this is a part. I don't think it's a bug as such. I just don't think it's quite optimised right for them to go and do this stuff. I don't think it's quite working properly. I just think that there's an obvious imbalance when there's 184 refined stone, but only no refined wood and 10 stored wood. I just think there's something wrong there. There's something not quite right with the balance of the game when that is the situation. But never mind. We'll make do with it as we can. That warehouse has got nothing in. Right, where was the warehouse that we told them to prioritise? Is that in? Have they done that? Did I need to press that button? I don't think I did. Oh, where was the warehouse that I actually told them to get on with? I can't remember. Where was it? Was it over here somewhere? Was it one of these? It was that one, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, prioritise. Absolutely. There's more board. There's 2 more boards lying around. Go and do more boards. I have to put a warehouse next to here as well. Do you know what? I don't think we need that. Let's just obliterate that. Cancel that. Yeah, don't spend any time on that. That's fine. We don't need that warehouse. If there's a few over here, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Oh, at long last, they're actually building something. Hooray! It's only taken many, many days of in-game time to get a small amount of wood together. So there we go. We'll have another warehouse done. Hopefully that'll help. Now, do I need all the other ones? I did zone out quite a lot of other ones. That one has got no wood in it, no boards. What about that one? That's got no boards either. Do you know what? Let's cancel that one for now. Yeah, abort construction of that. We won't bother doing that. That's absolutely fine. That can just sort of vanish. There we go. So when this one's in, that will hopefully help. That'll hopefully help quite a lot. And we'll limit this to only have wood in it. And they can put wood in here and it shall be glorious. Because there's wood up here, look. So the woodcutters can go and cut wood and put it in here. If they'd ever finish this thing. Come on. Finish it, for goodness sake. So 80% through. So yeah, we'll set this as wood. And then yeah, the woodcutters here. So in theory, I would have thought they would go through and only use this to put wood in. And we'll see if that makes any difference. It might not. It might not make any difference at all. It might just be a horrible imbalance in the game where they don't prioritise wood gathering as opposed to anything else. I don't know. But, yep, there we go. So, none of that. None of anything. Don't store anything except wood. So, normal wood and boards. Absolutely. Right, good. That's now set. Let's see if that makes any difference. What's that got in it? See, that's got loads of food in it. That's just got a massive load of food in it that we just don't really need. We don't need all this food. 736 food and 120-ish cooked food for 53 people. And nuggets are just going to be eaten. They're going to be very, very fat nuggets. Oh, I'm excited. They've done a thing. Look. It's turned into an eatery. It's a tavern. So it's no longer an eatery. It's upgraded to a tavern. Oh, it looks beautiful. Look. Yes, we've got one of the buildings done. Okay, that is splendid. Construction on the Tudor house has been completed. Okay. They've worked on a Tudor house as well, have they? Whereabouts is that then? Oh, there's a little trio of the Tudor houses now in the middle. Oh, that one looks way better than that one. Who lives here? What family live there? Nobody. Brilliant. Nobody lives in that one, and nobody lives in that one. Excellent. I'm glad nobody lives in the Tudor houses that we're putting into the middle. Oh, but that's good. So that's where some of the boards are going then. I think some of the boards are just being placed in these houses. You know, waiting to be upgraded. Possibly there's so many empty houses. There's no population. But we've got a proper medieval tavern in now. Oh, look at it. It's just glorious. Yes, we've got one of the first things in. So they've got the fruit and veg sort of out there. The food out on little plates. They've got a beer garden. That's lovely. I like that. Little sacks here and some barrels. That's cool. Around the back, they've got a little veranda deck as well if you want to go up and have a look. Proper windows. Oh, yes. That is great. I like that a lot. That's very, very good. I like the look of that. That looks cool. The only thing is, all these things are using up power. All these things are going to start using up power. Now, at the minute, I'm not so bad about power. I'm not so worried about power. It's fine. We've got quite a lot in reserve. We don't use that much. But yeah, you know what? If we were to carry on playing, we need an awful lot of power. we'd need a lot of power going on. Has that got sufficient people in there? Yes, it has. Beautiful. Okay, the well is slowly being upgraded. The reservoir is nearly ready to be upgraded. And that's nowhere near being upgraded. The cemetery has got no planks in it at all. And the farm has got no planks in it at all. And also, no one works in the farm either. Okay, I can throw a couple more trees into there. So let's get them actually doing some things. Yeah, let's grab a tree. Let's grab a tree. There we go. I can't grab one of those trees for some reason. Throw that down into there. And then grab another tree, please. Absolutely. So that's some more boards on the way. That is some more boards being constructed. Oh, I'm very excited. At least we got something done. 53 population now, but we do have a tavern. So our 53 people can go to the tavern and get absolutely trolled and forget about the pointless emptiness of their existence, which is soon going to come to an end because now it's 52 people. Oh dear. Okay, they have got enough planks together to upgrade another building. This is slightly less exciting than the tavern, let's be honest. But they're upgrading the reservoir, so we can get to see what a medieval reservoir will look like. I imagine it's going to just look a little bit better than the stone one. It's going to be predominantly wood-based. A well, that needs quite a lot of wooden boards. Okay, how are we doing for this one? That's got nothing in. Has that got anything in yet? Any wood? Nope, absolutely no wood. And what about the farm? That only needs one more wood. So we could almost upgrade the farm. So the reservoir is looking pretty good. So the farm needs one more board. Now, what are they doing in there? Are they working on anything in there? They are doing absolutely nothing. They've got nothing to do. Are there any wood in storage? No. So they've just going to clear it out. What's going on over here then? Anything happening? No, that's not where. No, it's over here. It's over this side where we built the new thing. So they just using that to store wood. Yes, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it at all, which would make me think that hopefully these guys are busy. Yeah, so look, they've got nothing in as well. Why don't I just say going to wood? Where? Where are you going to get the wood? Why are you going all that way? Whereabouts are you going to get this wood? I'm intrigued. I don't really understand their sort of their logic patterns here of why they're going all that way. There's loads of trees behind you. Loads of trees. That's why I put that there. There's lots and lots of lovely trees. Are there enough lumberjack people? Yeah, you're going to chop trees and stuff, so that's fine. Well, all right, let's grab a tree and let's just throw that in there. So at least there's something for you guys to do. So I'll add that in to sort of force that to be kick-started a bit. Right, what did the reservoir look like? Oh, it looks like a proper sort of tall, towery reservoir now. Look at that. Yes. Okay, that looks good. Essentially a giant barrel. But that's fine. I don't mind a giant barrel. That's okay. You can swim in that. That'd be lovely. 25,000, but I guess that holds the same amount as the last one. But I bet it's got a bit of better sort of heat sort of resistance. I bet it doesn't freeze as quickly or evaporate quite as quickly. Winter arrives. Still, the problem is boards. Still, things are going quite slowly. Right, let's just save up our creator points. Throw trees into here and just try and get as many bits of wood out here as we can. And winter has happened and we have burned through all of our electricity. We've got rid of 7,000 stored electricity. I don't know how that's happened. I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't paying attention to that because I thought we 6,000 electricity and I was only using, say, 2 at a time. I don't really know where all that's gone. Where has all the electricity gone? Why have we suddenly got no power of any kind? Because we can't have burnt through that quickly unless the windmill has stopped working. I mean, that seems to imply that it's doing something. Yeah, it's moving a little tiny bit. Okay, so it's back on. So we are generating some power. Yeah, I don't know how we burned through that much power. That is a bit weird. Okay, right, I wasn't really expecting that. Ah, the farm is being upgraded. So we should see a medieval farm. So we are slowly getting there. We're very slowly but surely getting there. However, population now down to 42. Oh, 41. I can't even do the 42 reference anymore. So 41 grown adult nuggets and 1 child nugget. It's not going to end well, this is it. It's going to be a barren planet with no nuggets on it. Also, they're not doing anything on the farm. Come on, go and actually build the farm. Get on with it, please. Right, they're building that. Let's come back when that's done. Right, what's this looking like? No wood in there. No wood in there. And that was needing a little bit, wasn't it? A bit in there. Okay, right. Let's see if we can help them out. Let's see if we can grab anything. Literally, that will do. Just there. Grab that tree. I've grabbed a rock. I don't want to grab a rock. Away with you. Please don't kill anybody. I didn't want to grab a rock. I meant grab a tree. Wasted. I've wasted my creator points. They're so hard to come by. Nobody believes in me anymore. Oh, that was just bad. However, the farm is done. Yay. And I'll be honest, it looks much of a muchness. It looks much like the other farms. I guess there are now 3 plots to grow crops on, which is quite nice. There's a little scarecrow in the middle. There's a tank of water, which I guess you might expect. But, yeah, or you can have 2 people on them now. Maybe you could have it on the other one. I don't know. But you know what? Yeah, that's not as exciting as the tavern building, which was tremendous. So, okay, now we're just waiting for 3 more buildings. A well, a hospital, and a cemetery. And then I think that's it. I think we call it a day if all the nuggets don't die before then anyway. Okay, a tornado is imminent. Hopefully, it could just go away and not bother me. However, even if it does, I've only got 41 nuggets that it might trouble. So it might destroy some buildings. It'll probably come for the fancy new buildings, won't it? Or it'll destroy the windmill or something. Now I'm saying, I'm not bothered. Let's see if I can see where it is. Because you can sometimes see where they are on the planet. Should we just spin round? See if we can see a tornado. Can't see one. Doesn't look immediately obvious. Over here. Oh, there it is. There's the tornado. Where are we? Where are we in relation to that? Oh no, there's a load of animals. Oh, okay, yeah, it's not too close. It's got the potential to get us, but no, it's going this way. It's going this way, so I don't need to summon people to the bunkers. That's a relief. Otherwise, that would have been more stuff not being done, more time passing without the nuggets actually doing any work. Right, let's grab a tree. I can help you guys out. Let's throw a tree into there. That's a few more boards. Yeah, I still don't think it's working. Even with our excessive sort of warehouse construction, they're just not putting wood into it. I don't know what the woodcutters are doing, and I don't know where the boards are going. I suspect what happens is they put boards into these when the time is right. When you research Tudor architecture, I guess they go and grab a load of boards and stick them into these houses. Because otherwise, where are all our boards going? I'm not using that many. I'm not using that many boards. I want to like 20 boards, so I don't know what's happening to them. So either they're vanishing mysteriously, which I don't understand. That's not the tornado, is it? Oh no, that's rain. Oh, that's absolutely fine. Rain is cool. Yeah, we like rain. Rain's good. See, I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. So some of the stuff is still being upgraded. Oh, they've done the well. They've done the well. Oh, it looks like a proper medieval-y village well now. Okay, that looks good. I like the look of that. That looks very good. Yes, that's a good well. I approve of this construction. So now we're down to the last 2. We're down to the last 2. A medieval hospital. 2 boards. Good. 2 boards are in there. And a medieval graveyard with no boards. Cemetery, whatever it is. And that's it. 40 nuggets. I think we might be able to do it. I think we'll do it. It'll be close. It'll be close. 39 nuggets now. We're getting a little bit less. Come on, let's just help them out. Let's just give them trees and just help them. There's a tree. Absolutely. Let's make sure that people are actually working in here as well. I'm guessing there are, because that number came down. Yep, so there we go. Right, there's people working in there at least. There's no one even working in the stone refinery. How is the stone being refined? Or is that a recent thing? Have people only just died? Because we've got 180 stone. And that's been going down because we've been using it. So I don't know how that's come back up. I genuinely don't know. I am mystified. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm just trying to make sure that we don't have people working in pointless things. So yeah, the iron mine. Yeah, nobody's working in the iron mine. I don't think we need anybody down here anymore. I don't think this part of the world. That restaurant's got no one in it. Do you know what? Masuhu, unassign yourself from there. Let's just switch off some buildings down here. Tis the end of this part of the world. This bit down here has gone horribly wrong. There's some people in that engineer hut, though. Can I just click on the engineer hut rather than the people? There we go. Well, let's deactivate that. Kazu, Mr. G, you do not need to work there anymore. Yes, unassign you. You can come and do some stuff. Oh, no, more nuggets have died. Oh, dear. Let's turn that off as well. Let's turn off all the things that we don't need. All these things, I think that school's switched off, isn't it? Is that in use? Oh, that hospital's still in use. That's probably not so bad. There's some stuff over here. Storage. Those engineers, there, you can stay there. That's fine. I swear there's more stuff over there. Then that's all fallen down, possibly. There's an eatery in here with nobody in it, but people are using it. So I'll leave that until the food runs out. That fishery there. We've still got so much food. We've still got so much food. Do you know what? You guys, you don't need to do fishing anymore. You don't need to be fishing. Okay, the fish population is pretty good anyway, but let's turn that off. You can go do some other stuff. Go and see your families. Go and see your friends. Go and do exciting things with your lives. Has anything happened over here? Absolutely nothing has happened at all. The boards, who knows where the boards are going. However, I can indeed get a couple more trees in. Hopefully by the time I've got that tree, throw that in. And and then I can grab that tree as, hang on, was that a tree? I don't want rocks. I don't want you rubbishy rocks. A pine. Yeah, good. There. Grab a tree. Throw that into there. That should be 5 more boards. So hopefully they can get something going on down here. Hopefully they can get something going on. 33 people. Yeah, I don't think we're going to survive much longer. What I might do is, let's just check who's left. Some big LFC fans. And one Ericsson is still there. That's pretty good. Some Latanas. 1, 2, 3, 4 Mr. G's. Oh, more than that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Mr. G's. 1 Nugget soon is. There's 3 Normios. There's 4 Normios. Okay, so Mr. G is still the biggest. Only a few Phoenixes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many Roberts are there? 9 Roberts. So the Mr. G clan and the Roberts clan are the biggest. The Wee Hours clan. The Wee Hours clan have gone. The Vosserosses have gone. The Vosserosses have all died out. Wow. Oh my goodness me. And that's it. We're left with not many people at all. 32 now and dropping. Okay, I'm throwing a tree into the wood refinery. I heard a noise which sounded like an upgradey sort of noise. Yes. Yes. They're working on the hospital. Oh, happy days. Right. Prioritise that. Yes, absolutely. Throw everything into the hospital. So, the last things we've got, so we need 8 more boards. 8 to upgrade that cemetery. I mean, there's nobody working in there. There's nobody working in that cemetery. Let's take the people from this cemetery. There's a couple of people working into there. Yeah, get rid of that. Yeah, get rid. Absolutely. Goodbye. Let's put you into this cemetery because we might as well have it being used. So let's assign, occupation-wise, who's not got a job. Oh, crikey. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'm going to go and remove some town guards. Where's some labourers? No labourers of any kind? Loads of cooks. Some couriers. A lumberjack, which is all in caps for some reason. There's no labourers. Teachers. We don't need teachers anymore. Teachers. Yeah. Assign that to there. And, yeah. We'll assign the other teacher. Which is it not going in reverse alphabetical order? Okay, there we go. Teachers. Right. Who of you lot? Who is working in a thing in a guard post? I don't want you to be working in guard posts anymore. That seems like a slightly pointless thing for you to be doing. Don't do that. So let's unassign. Oh, hang on. I just heard a building noise again, as though they're working on the other one. That'd be very quick if they were. So you don't be a guard anymore. How do I unassign them from that? Or do I need to go into here? Do I need to do it from here, possibly? All right. What are they? Guard towers. GH. They should be around here. Gas to hair salon. Are they just towers? What do they come under? I'm not entirely sure. Don't really know where the guard towers feature on this. Tavern. Watch towers. Okay. Right. Go to that watch tower. Can we go to there? We don't need you anymore. We don't need you to be assigned to a watchtower. Might as well not bother. So, yeah, okay. Click. Clickety click. And assign you. Yeah, good. Let's go and do that for the... Is that it? Is that it? Oh, no, there's an 8. There's an 8 with watchtowers presumably up here with only one more person, though. So let's go over to here. Find you. In fact, you're in there. I can see where you are right now. Click. 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 Hello. Click. I'm clicking with the mouse. There we go. Right. Yeah, get rid of you. You don't need to be in there. That's it. I don't think we've got any more people defending. Right. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful building indeed. Oh, the hospital is amazing. Oh, look at it. It looks really good. That looks great. Oh, it's a shame we're not going to see any more of this. It's a shame that it's all going to go a little bit wrong. Our population is not going to survive that much longer. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is tremendous. Let's get a doctor in. Why not? Let's throw someone in. Yeah, you. Yeah, absolutely. Go and be a doctor for a bit. Why not? That looks great. I like that a lot. And I like the little tents at the back. The little emergency sort of triage tent things as well. That looks very good. And they're blowing in the wind. They're blowing in the wind. That looks great. Nuggets have died. Yeah, I kind of expected that thing to be going on. They're going for bodies. I mean, those guys are going to be pretty busy. Is there anyone left to work in here? Yes. Right. Your last actions, probably, before you guys all drop dead. get these final boards done. Throw that in. Get a tree from over there, perhaps, from distant shores. And lob that in. That should give us 5 more boards. 5 more boards can go into the cemetery, which is exactly only 3. They need 3 more boards. So we should have a little spare board here or there, which will be lovely. So there you go. I can see a courier actually running around doing some stuff. So, yeah, now let's just wait for that. Let's wait for that. Oh, dearie me. More people dying. Oh, someone's injured. Someone's injured. Oh, some people have tied the knot. Some people have actually fallen in love. We might have a child Nugget who might end up being all on their own on the planet. But okay, never mind. So yeah, it's absolutely plummeting now. Look, only one big LFC fan, couple of Tanas. The Mr. G's are still pretty prevalent. 4 Normios. Wow, given I added Normio at the start of this episode, the Normios have certainly been getting on with it. They've been getting busy. 1 Phoenix. 1 Phoenix, and you're 39. I think the Phoenix line is going to go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Roberts. 7 Roberts. So let's see who's bigger. Now, is it Mr. G? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Mr. G's. So the Mr. G clan and the Roberts clan are still vying for supremacy. Nuggets report the evolution tower is fully operational. Was it not operational before? Oh my goodness, they've changed it into that, and it's got a gigantic bell on it. Did I tell them to do that? I was trying to work out how to upgrade that, but I couldn't figure it out. Maybe that's where a lot of the boards have been going. Into this sort of thing. Oh, that looks great. Look at that. Check that out. It looks wicked. Okay, good. I like that. Also, this here can be upgraded, can't it? Did we tell this thing to get upgraded? I think we did. No, maybe not. Yeah, they are, look. Yes. Well, that just requires some bits of wood. Oh, I'll give you that. Absolutely. Let me find a tree. Oh, found one. Here you go. Hi, friendly neighbourhood god here, helping out with the old upgrading thing, if I can. Am I allowed? No. No, it seems not. It seems I'm not allowed to actually throw that in. 2 nuggets have died. It's not good when they die nowadays. Oh, dear. Yeah, so I can't seem to upgrade that now. Never mind. Never mind. They've got 5 in there. Oh, there's no one alive in the wood refineries. The wood refinery has got nobody in. Oh, dear. Let's get 1 person. We probably don't need that many cooks anymore. Let's get Delajo the cook. Delajo Latana the cook. As the numbers come tumbling down. Oh, however, they are working on this. They finally got the materials in. Our last thing could be done. Come on, there must be somebody alive that can go and build this. There must be some alive people somewhere. Oh, and the graveyard looks really gothic. It looks great. It's got a big sort of stone kind of building here. It's got a skull on it. Obviously, it's got a skull on it. That looks very good. Kind of a towery bit. Oh, is that done? Oh, it's done. Oh, that looks great. Oh, I like that. That looks really good. That looks tremendous. And I think that's it. Oh, no, it's not. No, I tell a total lie. We're waiting for this to get upgraded. The last building is our... What's it called? The archive. The archive, where we have our last save games. Look, you can see the save game information. So, yeah, they need 3 bits of regular wood. And that is it. That is all there is. And then we can get on with it. Then we can upgrade that. And I think that's it done. I don't think there's anything else left for us to do. So while that's been happening, I've been nipping around. I've been turning off various buildings that we don't need. You know, I've been switching them off rather than demolishing them. I've just been going, no, we don't need that anymore. Like that, we don't need that watchtower anymore. Away with the watchtower. That kind of stuff. That school there is switched off. There's a couple of students in that school. It ain't going to happen, kids. There's no teachers. There's nobody left. There's 21 people. There's 20 people. It's sort of dwindling all the time. So the big thing now is, let's see if they actually understand that this does need to be upgraded. Let's see if that actually does, happen, because they don't seem to be in a rush to it, given it was regular wood. It wasn't even planks. It wasn't even refined wood. It was normal wood. Maybe now there is nothing else for them to do. I'm not telling them to build anything. I'm not telling them to upgrade anything. Maybe they can just go and get this done now. You, in fact, where are you going? You're going to the archive. Okay, you're going to upgrade the archive, or are you going to work in the archive? I'm not sure. You're going to the hospital. Oh, no, this is a rubbish hospital. Oh, absolutely. Come out of there. Yeah, we don't need this hospital anymore. This is a terrible hospital. Switch this hospital off. Away with that hospital. Go to the good hospital, please. Okay, there's no sign of the archive being upgraded, and we've only got 19 nuggets left. So I've got my El Cupidon power. There's 18 nuggets now. I've got my my falling in love power. Let's see if I can do one last gasp, desperate attempt to pair some people up. So let's have a look who there is. There is someone over there, and there is someone over here. Right, pause a second. You are in a school. Which is a surprise because it's a school working. There's no teacher. You're just sat there just waiting for education. It's never going to happen. So you're sort of a young one and you are 38. Well, do you know what? You're the only two I think that I can see that can work. So if I hold the button down, yeah, that's it. There's no... Oh, no, there's someone over there, actually. No, actually, I tell a lie. Hang on. Come out of that. No, don't do that. Who are you? Let me have a look at you. You're 34. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Okay, Joe, what? Yeah, there you go. You two, absolutely. Have a lovely, happy married life if you meet her first before she dies. I mean, she's quite some way away. She's over the other side of a lake. So hopefully she won't, drop dead as she's walking around the edge of the lake to find you. Also, it is getting wintry. It's getting a bit cold. You might want to go and meet her. Do you know what we need to do? This school needs to be demolished. I've turned it off. But they're still sat there just sort of waiting to finish their learning. So let's blow the school up, demolish the school. That should then cause these two people to stop being in the school and stop waiting to learn things. Because, yeah, there's no point. You're a labourer and you're going to go and chop a tree. Oh, and you are as well. Oh, splendid. Well, that's good news. That's exciting. And there is a child. There is a child. Okay, one child is on the planet. Hurrah. Are they doing anything to get this thing upgraded? Absolutely not. No, do you know what though? We don't need boards anymore. Now we don't need boards. Don't even bother with the boards. Away with the boards. We just need the regular wood to upgrade the archive and then we are done. So let's turn that off as well. Absolutely. You guys can come out there now. We're not going to need any more boards. It's all fine. You can all just go about your business. Go about your business and just chill out and stuff. Anything in there? Let's turn that off as well. Nothing going on there. There's nobody in there anyway. Those engineers. Yeah, nothing in there. Yep, absolutely. Oh, dearie me. Oh, no. I've noticed a thing that we didn't build. The town hall. I mean, that would have been an absolute nightmare to build for the wood. It would have still been here next year, I think. 30 boards that would have required. But yeah, I don't know what that does. What does the town hall do? The new home of governance and questionable decision making. Nuggets will finally begin to automate tasks and organise themselves more effectively. Bureaucracy aims to streamline various operations within the civilization, but citizens will likely wonder if it really just slows things down. So, it makes them automate tasks and organise themselves more effectively. Well, they do that anyway, more or less. They do that anyway. So I don't quite know why that's a thing. But yeah, we'll never get to build that. We've only got 2 boards. 2 boards. And I don't think anybody works anywhere anymore. Yeah, nobody works anywhere where we can make that kind of building anyway. So that's a shame. Unless I could throw in... How many... Oh, hang on. Hang on. I've got 28 creator points. I might get up to 30. Which means I could throw 6 trees in. Which would be 30 wood. So that would make 15 boards. That's not even enough. That's 17. But... And look, where are the boards going? The boards went up 2 and 1, 2 and 1. What is happening with the boards? Where are you putting them? Where are you putting all of our precious boards? There's something weird going on. It's not working right. 2 and 1. It's flicking between 2 and 1. So clearly there is something going on there. Something is happening with the boards. They're not very keen to upgrade the archive either. They don't seem to care about the archive. No matter what I do, I've pressed the button, I've unpressed the button. I did look at knocking it down and building a new one, but I think that might make problems with saving the game and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we've kind of come to a bit of an impasse. What I would like to do is, what I would love to do is just sit and wait to see who actually, who survives. Because we're down to, I was going to say we're on 72. Now we're down to 16 people. And, yeah, the age of these nuggets is indeed creeping up, look. In their 30s, even the youngest one. The youngest one is 5. The doctor is 5 years old. Wow. Okay, that's bold. I think I'm all right. So, yeah, let's wait. Now it's just a case of waiting to see who is going to survive. Who is going to stick around to the very end of our civilization when it all collapses. Here is the reason why our refined wood levels keep flicking between 1 and 2. It's bugging out a little bit. We've got a courier here. There's a bit of wood on the floor, which I think was from where someone dropped it when they died. And they can't seem to pick it up. They keep picking it up, carrying one, and then putting it down again, which is why our numbers are kind of fluctuating somewhat oddly. But okay, that's fine. We're down to 11 people. It's taking quite a long time. They're not even considering upgrading the archive. I don't know what else to do to make them do that. I can't make them do it. There's no sort of prioritized button or anything like that. So they're just sort of chilling out now. The Nuggets are just coming to the end of their lives. I do have 61 points. I could go and match some of them up, but you know what? I think it's going to be a lost cause. So let's see who is left. Let's have a little look. Organise it by the last names. There is one Latana. All our buildings are falling down as well because there's not enough engineers to look after them anymore. One Latana, one Mr. G. How the Mr. Gs have fallen. There are 3 Normios and 5 Roberts. So just under half our population are Robertses. So a couple of lumberjacks, they're okay. An engineer, the doctor and a courier. Normio is the cook, another engineer and a grave digger. And then Latana and Mr. G are both cooks. And that's it. That's all we've got. And do you know what? I think let's call it quits for now. Let's call it a day because we're not doing anything now. I just sat there. I went back, sat on my phone for a little bit and just sat back and didn't do anything. I think we've reached the limit of what we can do. It would have been nice to get a town hall in. I didn't realise that was a building we could build. I kind of stupidly overlooked that, which was a shame because I want to know kind of what it does and what the benefits are. And it would have fitted quite nicely just here in a gap where all of our other buildings are falling down. But with 11 nuggets left, I don't think it's going to make any grand difference at all. I think maybe if we'd had loads of nuggets around, maybe it would have helped. Maybe that's what we needed to make them more efficient, to make them go and get the wood to make the boards and that kind of stuff. But really, as we've discussed many, many times before, that was the sort of sticking point, really, the boards. The whole thing ground to a halt due to a lack of wood. Oh, and it's down to 10. We're down to 9. We are down to 9. 9 people. Who survived? It was a Normio, I think, and maybe a Roberts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a couple of Normios. Maybe it was a couple of Normios that died. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, let's have a look. Can we see? No, it's not telling me. No, never mind. But there we go. So that was the Universim. And alas, our nuggets are just all going to die out. They're all going to die out, and all this will collapse, and it shall all go back to a beautiful, green, untouched, lovely planet without the sort of the terrible hand of humanity on it. Maybe some trees will grow back at some point as well. I do think they need to put that in. I think they need to reforest stuff very, very urgently because that got a bit silly. It got a bit stupid. Look, I mean, the trees, I mean, there's some here. I suppose they could go round that way and swim through, I guess, whatever. I mean, they've got boats. Get it in a boat. You've got a fishing boat. Put some wood in a boat. But, you need to reforest areas. Like this area here. I would have put loads of trees in that bit. That was nice and empty. Loads of trees. Go and get all the wood from here. Have a chopper person, so like a lumber mill person, going to cut it down. Have a reforesting person going to reforest it all. It's all sorted. Clearly it worked with stone. They're able to go and get enough stone from somewhere. I don't know what the problem was with wood. That was the big hold up. But also, do you know what? Oh, 7 people now. 7 people. Ah, dearie me. Latana, Normio. Oh, so the Mr. G is gone. The Mr. G has died. So really, the Latanas, the Normios, and the Roberts are the last surviving ones. The Roberts are certainly the dominant force, even though there's only 4 of them now. But there we go. And the last ones might be, looking at age, the last ones might be a Roberts, a Latana. Yeah, so a Roberts and a Latana are probably going to be the last ones that are going to survive. Everyone else looks to be pretty much gone. All the other ones are probably going to die of old age. So there we go. So that was a Universim. That was a Universim. It's a shame it has ended like it has, but at least we got to see some of the medieval buildings, and they look really good. They look really, really good. The hospital looks great. I still think my favourite is the tavern. I do like that as a building. That looks tremendous. That looks really good. I like that a lot. I like the fact, watchtowers has fallen down, more buildings falling down. I like the fact it's got little tables outside and a bit here and a door. It's got a little sort of veranda thing at the top. It looks very, very good. I do like that. I'm a big fan of the medieval buildings. As for the future of the Universim on the channel, I think we will see it again. It might be a little while until we see it again. I'd rather they added in a load of extra stuff and sorted out a few of the little sort of bits and bobs that we have experienced, a few of the little sort of baguettes, if you like, delicious baguette that we've come across. But yeah, so maybe when they add in the next age, maybe when they add in whatever the age is, the medieval age, the industrial age, possibly. When they add that in, we might come back to it. Because I mean, at the minute, I know they are going to do sort of little version upgrades. They're in alpha. It's not even in beta at the minute. It's not even a beta version. But yeah, so they're going to add in little bits. I know somebody would say, oh, the next version coming out, the next patch is going to put in law enforcement. It's not really worth doing a whole new game just to put a police station in. It's not really worth that. So we'll come back when there's an awful lot for us to look at. When there's loads and loads of different things for us to go and peruse, we shall come back to the Universim because it's really good. It's very enjoyable. It looks beautiful. It sounds obvious. Well, the music, I generally turn the music down in the videos, but the music's all really lovely and beautiful and sort of twinkly and really nice. And yeah, it's a very, very enjoyable game. I'm intrigued to see how it's developing. We are down to 6 people. Roberts, Latana, and Roberts and Enormio. Yeah, the Latana is still hanging on in there. The Latana is still hanging on. But yeah, that was another Roberts, was it? 3 Robertses. Yeah, so it was a Roberts. So yeah, there we go. It's all dwindling. But yeah, we're going to come back. We will come back because I think it'd be a shame not to revisit this as they develop it. Because I do. We get spaceships at some point. We get spaceships and rockets and we get to fly off the planets that are in the skies. So we can go, I want to go over, I can't find a planet. Can't find a planet. I want to go to just there. I want to go to the ice planet with an average temperature of 74 degrees C. However that works, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I want to fly over there, please. And that's going to be fun. So yeah, we'll come back at some point in the future when things are different enough to warrant a slightly different sort of playthrough, when things are a little bit more complete. But that's it for now. So farewell. Farewell, Nuggets, all 6 of you. I'm sorry I wasn't a very good god in the end. I tried my very hardest, but alas, I feel like I've let you down a little bit, Nuggets. But yes, continue to live here. I mean, you've got a fairly big bit of space you can share out between you. But eventually, you shall die out. Your god is to abandon you now. Your god is to leave you to your own devices. To be fair, he couldn't do that much anyway. Could do with some more godly powers, let's be honest. But yeah, let's call it quits for now. So let's wave bye-bye. Let's wave bye-bye. Let's zoom out. And yeah, this is a fitting sort of thing. There we go. That was our space. That was where we got to. Let us say cheerio to our Nuggets. If you have enjoyed this series as a whole, or this video I suppose, but most of the series as a whole, given that it's come to an end, please do leave a like and also please do subscribe if you're not already. Although to be fair, I imagine you are already subscribed if you're watching at this point. But if you're not, please do subscribe to keep up to date with any future sort of versions and playthroughs of the Universim we might do, and also other stuff that we get up to as well in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. I really hope I don't have to send children down into coal mines or whatever, because I would feel like a terrible person. Hello, robot, and I shall call you Alan. Still some homeless people, still hungry people, still sick people. Okay, if you try and reach London, you will end up frosty and dead. Great big human lollipop.